So guys, I'm in the Langdale Valley now, and I'm going to be heading up to Great Langdale to camp, and it's up in the direction of them hills there. So guys, I'm out for a camping trip. I think it's the 5th of January, it's 2022. So this is my little post-New Year trip. I'm on the Honda CB500X, packed fairly heavy for me. Well, not heavy, packed fairly well for me because it's going to be freezing. We might get sleet, we might get snow, certainly going to get rain at some stage. So it's going to be a cold one, this. But I'm stopping up the Langdale Valley in the Lake District and actually stopping at Great Langdale campsite, which is a National Trust site. And it's at the very head of the valley, the Langdale Valley. And it's up this lane here. So we're getting a little bit on in the afternoon now. And the sun's gone down behind the mountains. This is a beautiful area. Wonderful area, this. We've already got a bit of snow on the tops. And I reckon before I leave here, we'll see some more. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get on, get pitched, and then I'll give you an update either later on or tomorrow. Cheers now. Morning, guys. So I got to Great Langdale campsite towards the end of light yesterday. I managed to get the tent pitched just as it went into dusk and dark, so I didn't really do any filming last night. Beautiful location this, and quite a lot of people will know this site. It's a National Trust site, and the facilities are absolutely superb. Yeah, so I've got the Nature Hike Opalus 3 tunnel tent pitched just there, and I'm on the Honda CB500X just in the background. First time I've been here, actually. Yeah, so this cost me £10 a night, and I'm here for 3 nights on this occasion. It's early January, just in the first week of January. In summer it'll be more expensive than that, but have a look on their website, National Trust, Great Langdale campsite, and you'll see the prices. Anyhow, guys, I'm going to get kitted up, get on the bike, and I'll show you a bit of the site later on. So as you come on to the campsite, this is the reception and also shop. That's where you get booked in. And the field that I'm actually on is what they call first come, first serve. So basically, you turn up, if there's a space, you take it. There's no parking of vehicles on the grass, but I've managed to pitch near to the gravel track where the bike is. So this area, all this area here is the first come, first serve. I'll take you a little walk around to show you where the pre-booked fields are. Effectively, they're off to the right of the video. So there's 2 of these shower blocks, toilet shower blocks, located. The one near the entrance, which is the one I'm filming, and then past the first come, first serve field, in the distance, is another block there, and they're identical blocks. You have separate male, female toilet showers, and these are the facilities. They're excellent. Plenty of sinks. I mean, it's a fairly big campsite, but there's 2 big blocks. Little hairdryer on the wall. Nice quality fittings. Dyson hand dryers, and obviously cubicles, urinals, and then through that far door is the shower block. Yeah, so this is the showers in one of the blocks. Very modern. The showers are free, don't pay for them. All part of the cost of camping. Yeah, very nice. Really good facilities, these. Also, attached to each block is a drying room, which I'm just going to pop in and show you. I've actually got my motorbike gear in here from yesterday just to keep it nice and warm. So there we have a drying room. Fresh water is available at each of the blocks, and you have a basic wash-up facility. And you've got hot and cold running water in here. Stunning backdrop from this location, as you can see with these pictures. They have some fields that are set aside for groups, which is just beyond that location there. So if you've got group bookings, I mean I'm talking about probably big like scout groups or whatever, they're down there. The road surface through, it's actually tarmac, bit of mix of tarmac and gravel. No problem at all for your motorbikes. Nearest shops are just a couple of miles down the road at Chapel Styles, or head back to Ambleside, which will be about 20 minutes or so. Beautiful backdrops here. They certainly stand out with the snow on the tops. So that area there, that entrance there, is to a family field, and they've got I think got bits of a play area in the middle of all that. They also have these little wooden huts, and they're liberally spread around the site. Look quite cool actually, they've done a nice job with them. Despite the fact we're in beginning of January, there's a few people stopping here, and a lot of walkers obviously. And that's my view for this few days. Now, where I've pitched there, the ground is very, very hard underneath, and I didn't bring the heavy-duty pegs. Actually, I did have them out, and I forgot to bring them. So it was a bit of difficult just at this area here to get the pegs in, but it would have been a lot easier with the proper pegs. One of my favourite valleys is the Langdales. And if you've seen some of the other videos I've done, I've stopped at Bays Brown, which is just a few miles down the road. This site, at this time of year, is relatively easy to get on, because there's not that many people. There's vast areas of the other field, the main camping field, which is allocated space, that's empty. But in summer, especially bank holidays, this will be very, very busy, and you would need to pre-book in summer. That's the second toilet, shower, drying room, wash-up facility. I've put my motorcycle gear in the one near to the entrance, but actually this is a lot closer to where I've pitched. Just something of interest there. You've got some electric hookup points for electric vehicles. Useful if you've got one. Yeah, so this area that I've been showing you is the first come first serve area. So you turn up, and if there's a place, you'll get it on here. If not, you won't. And as you'd expect for the lakes, there's a lot of climbers, and a company called Barden Energy has installed this little climbing wall. How cool is that? How far can you climb? Won't be far for me. Yeah, towards this end of the site, you've got quite a lot of hard standing for motorhomes, caravans, and that sort of continues round to the right. I'm not going to walk around there. And it's from that point there that you can walk quite quickly to the nearest pub, which is the Stickle Barn, I think it is, or not Stickle Barn, Old Dungeon Gill. So there's a pub there called the Old Dungeon Gill, and it's only about 5-minute walk. However, there is another one called the New Dungeon Gill and Stickle Barn, about, I would say, about a quarter an hour, 20-minute walk, but it's an easy walk. It's on the road, but it's there is no traffic here at night. So this area here a separate field, and this is a basically a pre-booked one. So if you book, you might be actually allocated a space on here. I guess I could have come on here as well, but I couldn't have brought the motorbike on here. So if you are coming on a motorbike, where I've pitched is where you can have the bike near you. Otherwise, if you pitched on this, and I think this is called the main camping field. So if you pitched on here, you'll have to leave your bike on the little car park. You can just see where that motorhome is in the distance. So that's basically the site. So it is spread out with all, you know, the different fields, but unless you're going to the family field or you've got a motorhome caravan, the areas that you would be pitching your tent are in the area that I have here, or the one that we've just looked at through over the little bridge. So it's the final day for me at the Great Langdale campsite, National Trust site in Cumbria, Lake District in Cumbria. Beautiful, beautiful valley this, and this is the head of the valley. You've seen the other video footage I've taken briefly of the site, and you can see the snow, or maybe you can't, up on the hills. We had some sleet and snow last night, only a light layer. Just give you a quick summary of what I think about the site. It's a National Trust site. The facilities are absolutely, as you'd expect from a big organisation, on one of their premier sites, are absolutely tip-top. All the facilities, have you seen from the videos, the toilets, the showers, the sinks, everything's in really good condition. One thing I hadn't mentioned, but the floors in the shower block, I'm not sure about the toilet block, but certainly the shower block, the floors are heated. So you've got heated floors, especially if you're coming up here in winter. And you have a drying room in each. There's two blocks, two shower blocks, and they're pretty much replicated in each one. So you've got drying rooms as well. So I've got all my motorcycle gear in those drying rooms, just keeping them nice and warm, ready for when I put them on and set off. Some brilliant walking from around here, and you are straight onto the hills. The paths run through one of the paths run through the campsite. The shop's well stocked with bits of food and bits of camping gear. They do bacon buns and coffee in the morning, first thing. And I just have to say, I know the location anyway, it's a beautiful location, but the campsite is really good. I paid £10 a night in winter. It'll be a little bit more in summer, but if you check their website, and I'll put a link onto that, you can see what the prices are. The one thing to warn about this site is that it gets booked very, very early on. So by the time you get to spring, you'll find a lot of the summer will have been booked up. So it's one of those that you've got to pre-book, really, and you've got to pre-book in advance. If you want to come here, you've really got to start thinking about pre-booking it in advance. I don't tend to book in advance, but for a winter camp, this has been brilliant, and it has been a proper winter. It's now starting to rain a little bit, which is horrible, but it's good in the sense that it sort of flushes a bit of the slush away. So, campsite, plenty of space, book early, great facilities, and you've got 3 bars within walking distance, and they're sort of hikers bars, so you know, you rough and ready bikers can go in them. Listen, I'm going to get packed up now, but thanks for watching, guys. Really good site, recommend it highly. Just pre-book it in advance. Cheers now.